Well, like I'm already on Anthony's, but just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
We'll figure it out.
Use the normal probability applet to find the combined area under the standard normal curve that is to the right of z, and to the left of z. Round your answer 3 decimal places. Okay, cool.
You got the app there?
I've got the book open. Finding area under normal curve based on sample mean. Oh, it already tells you the z. So where's that applet thing?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever used applet.
I think
Ever.
it's in the book. Or like
Yeah.
it gives a link to it in the book.
I'm in the book. Do you know which part of the book it's under?
I'm trying to find it right now.
I use normal.
I remember which one it was in though. Oh, kinda.
Shape, center, and spread. Is in this one?
Boy, that's an ugly seal.
It's a manatee.
You're a manatee. I'm glad you laugh. Otherwise, if you just remain silent, then you probably just think we're weird. Of course, you probably just think we're weird anyway.
It would just be kind of like an awkward silent, like,
What?
Like act like I didn't hear anything.
there. Oh, I think we're closer.
Ah, yeah.
Ruby.
Okay.
Ruby. Okay. Gravy.
Normal probability. So z is 1.358. Okay, let me pop that in. Z is
What? What, baby? What?
1.358. Okay.
Under the standard normal curve, that is the right, to the right of and the left of. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Okay, so it is 0.175. Okay. United States Coast Guard assumes that the mean of passengers of the commercial boats is 185 pounds. Previous value was lower but raised after a tragic boating accident. The standard deviation of passenger weights is 26.7 pounds. The weights of a random sample of 48 commercial boat passengers were recorded. The sample mean was determined to be 177.6 pounds. Find the probability that a random sample of passengers will have a weight that is extreme or more extreme, either above or below the mean, than observed in the sample. Round your answer to 3 decimal places. Note, as extreme or more extreme means that we are not only interested in the values that are lower than the ones observed, but also the values that are far away from the mean.
So essentially below the z score and above the z score, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okie dokie. Let's see here.
Yeah, I definitely would weigh more than 26 pounds over 185 pounds.
Isn't it?
Bueno.
Hey, I just got here. Does one of you guys want to come down and help me with all this stuff?
Jake's going.
Sweet.
Hold for it.
Jake.
Okay.
I saw that piece of bread crust and I thought it was a piece of pie. I was like, "Ooh, where'd you get pie?" Hey, bah, how'd you get all the way over there? How'd you get all the way over there? What are you doing, silly? Gila. Kind
What
You
do you
see
think
yourself?
the most percent of crimes are that are committed?
Theft.
Yeah, theft and property crimes. Like there are rarely murder and rape. It's just what
Oh no.
parents are saying.
Hey.
That happens, baby.
Yeah, I know that because when I spent some time in the clinic, 90% of them were in there for theft.
Okay, I'm gonna go take this.
Okay, good luck.
All of that.
You gonna type for me?
Get all the right answers that way.
Ruben.
Hey, he decided to actually upset him.
I'm not upset.
Hey, you know,
Upset about what?
I told him to grab my TV. Well, he grabbed my main TV. Like, he grabbed the TV.
My man.
It's funny. It's just a miscommunication. I'm on that one, and
Hey, if you want to grab yours, you can use my.
Are you charged up?
Well, I'm charged to
I
not.
can use Morgan's unless she's.
Well, she's using it right now, so.
Oh,
Yeah, just grab yours.
well,
You can use my charger.
His, so.
Well then. Sounds like Trevin brought snacks.
Dude.
Hey, if you want, you guys.
There
Oh, you got
You
actually.
just want to like write it down or something?
Here. Plug it in. Plug it in.
So, have you guys already started the thing, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
What number?
Oh wait, Justin, you haven't started the
Round four.
broadcast yet.
Haven't I?
Yeah, it's live.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Do you want this one or do you want?
You already signed into that one, so I can use this one.
Okay.
Can't really
Oh,
sign
it's
out.
plugged in.
your-
Does it need to be plugged in?
Yes,
Yes.
it's dead. Remember, it died this morning.
Oh, I don't know.
Just like, I feel like we're like the sisterhood of the traveling pants, except with
I know,
computers.
right? Trevin, if you want to come over and play video games, you're just super welcome.
Sounds like a party.
Did you?
I really hope she doesn't like watch this video.
I know.
What?
You want a cracker?
Yeah, I do, Daddy.
Okay, so U.S. Coast Guards, you got the applet set up.
Yeah, I
You
got
want
the
to go ahead
applet.
and start working on that?
How do I do this?
We're gonna have to find the Z-score.
But isn't there a special way to find the Z-score?
Yeah, you take the. I know this. I gotta look at this.
Sampling. So is it
Okay.
probabilities involving the mean? So Z value minus mean over the standard deviation.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. So you take what they give you minus the mean divided by the deviation.
Standard, yeah.
Standard deviation is the
The Greek over the square root of n.
yeah. What's the Greek over the square root of n mean?
That's
Well, it gives us a standard deviation.
the sample size, square root of the sample size.
Well, it says the standard deviation of passenger weights is 26 pounds.
So we would do the value minus the mean.
Oop. Gotta hold on to it,
The
dude.
value.
Let's see. I gotta start looking. Let's see. Passengers
The
commercial.
mean was standard deviate. Wait, hold on.
So
Value minus the mean.
so the mean was 185. The value was 177.6.
So
Standard deviation is 26.7, and the sample size is 48. So here's what we gonna do.
Like
okay, good one.
yeah. I'm grabbing
Like my good one.
Yeah.
You know, Anthony, if I lend you that calculator and you don't pass trigonometry, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
Dude, Trevin knows the struggle, man.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I saw a Facebook post today that said, and then Satan said, what was, did you see it?
And then
But
Satan
it
said, "Let's put
the
the
alphabet
alphabet in math."
That's so true, though.
Okay.
Okay, what am I putting in?
Okay. So,
Thank you.
God bless you.
See,
I really hope she doesn't watch ours. Okay. Ugh.
The standard deviation of the passenger weights is 26.7 pounds. Weights of the random 48 commercial boat passengers were recorded. The sample mean was 177.6. Find the probability that a random sample would have a weight extreme or more extreme. Okay.
so we're trying to find the probability.
So just 185 minus 177.6 divided by.
177.6 minus 185, and then it's divided by.
I thought there's value minus mean.
It is, and 177 is the value, and 185 is the mean. Because the mean weight of passengers in commercial boats is 185.
Well, this is the sample mean.
So is that different?
The sample mean, yeah, I think that counts as the value.
Oh, it's mean weight.
Because it's X bar.
Normal population is 7. Standard deviation is 3. That will be greater than 10. What is the probability that is extreme? So I think it's 185 minus 177.6.
You sure?
Well, this
'Cause-
is what the book says.
Because it's saying the X bar minus. Okay, look. The normal population with the mean of nu equals 7,
Mhm.
right?
And the standard.
Well, that's the
deviation-
population mean. The X bar is like the sample mean, or the sample in general.
Oh.
Well, I guess, are we going to get a positive or a negative value? That's the real question.
It depends. I think if it's smaller than the population mean, then it's a negative.
Oh.
So, because sometimes you get negative, sometimes we get positive. You need another cracker? You got it all over here. Why can't you sit still? Sit still. Sit still. So,
Okay, so what do you guys think?
don't puke.
Please.
Okay. So I say it's 177.6 minus 185 divided by 26.7 divided by square root of 40.
So wait, 177.6 minus 185 divided by what?
Divided by put parentheses.
And then
26.7 divided by
Like, oh yeah.
square root of 48.
So are we doing the 26.7 divided by the square root of 48 first, or is that?
That's in the denominator. That's the bottom.
Okay.
we got negative 0.04.
Okay, and then you go to the applet, and that's your z-score. Your lower z-score.
Oh, I was like way confused.
I was like, Jake, you can trick with me. Obviously, you know that I'm really good at math.
Okay. So wait, what is this? Come on, come back here. So what is the z-score?
Negative. Well, so this would be negative 0.040.
I don't think that's right.
Well, we tried.
0.6 minus 185 divided by 26.7.
No, you can't have that.
I don't think we have to divide it by the square root, do we? If it already gives us the standard deviation, isn't that what it is? Or
It's asking, okay. Find the probability that a
Now
random sample
I
of
got
passengers will have a weight
1.9.
that is extreme.
Put that in.
Oh, yeah. Okay, try that.
Did you do the same thing, Eddie? Oh, no, you didn't.
1.920.
Zero. Okay, then let's try that.
So they want the probability to be outliers or just one or the other?
Yeah, the outliers.
Okay.
Okay, so the area is 0.055.
Sit
So that would be 8.
Sit
right?
still.
No, this is 4.
Oh, sorry, I was doing something else.
0.0.
0.055.
Yeah.
Okay. Which of the following will have a similar standard deviation if 9?
Smaller.
Oh, smaller standard deviation if 9 observations are randomly drawn from the population. The distribution of the individual observers.
Which would have a smaller standard deviation. Would it be the sample means? So would the sample means have a larger?
I'm gonna say the sample means. What do you think, Trevin?
looking in the notes, trying to.
We got like
Smaller standard deviation.
what's it? Unless it's Morgan.
It was so Morgan.
What?
Farted.
You say sample means? Is that what you said? Or did
Yeah, that's what Justin was thinking.
I would concur.
Okay. 6. Which of the following results implies that the spread in X bar decreases as the sample size increases?
I think it's the law of large numbers.
Yeah, I think so too. Scores on the quantitative portion of GRE are approximately normal. They distributed with a mean of 150.8. The standard deviation of 8.8 uses the information to answer questions 7 through 10.
So how mature we are.
I didn't even hear any of that.
Okay, let me do it, you slacker.
Of course. Oh man,
The
approximately.
mean is that, standard deviation is that.
So 160 minus 150.8 divided by 8.8. So the z-score, as far as my urinum thumbum is telling me, is 1.042. No, 1.045.
1.0.
045.
Okay.
Does that seem right? Because usually her examples are like pretty much like the answers.
So, earned a score of 160 on the quantitative portion. What is the z-score corresponding to Diane's score? So,
Well, I guess that sounds about right because that's like one standard deviation outish, and she scored like about that much, like 10 points above. So that's just above a standard deviation. So that seems right to me.
Yeah.
how did you do that again?
So I took 160 minus the mean 150.8
Mm-hmm.
divided by the standard deviation.
Which is 8.8.
Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay.
And then we need to plug that into the applet to get number 8.
Okay, so 1.045.
Okay, so
It's the force that's applied that
Everything-
makes it funny.
Wait, what?
what is the probability that a randomly selected student will score above 160? So
So-
just
This is the probability.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's the probability.
148.
No,
One,
the Z
four-
score 0.0 or 1.045
Uh-huh.
Z is the Z score, and we want to know what's the probability, which is the area under the curve.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
it.
that's the probability right there.
Yeah. 0.14. I thought you were gonna change it to something. That's what you.
I almost got
So,
the
0.148.
Oh, okay.
0.148.
0.148. We should hurry. There's 15 questions.
Okay, a
We're
random
almost done.
sample size of 5 students was selected to take the GRE. Their scores are, as respectfully noted, what is the score upon corresponding to the sample mean of these students' scores? The sample mean. What is the z-score corresponding to the sample mean?
Do we like do the z-score of each of them, or what?
No, we need.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 samples.
We have to do.
And then take the z-score of the mean.
Yeah, we have to take the mean of that, and their mean would be like minus their mean from the population mean.
Okay.
Sample mean from population mean divided by.
153. 800 divided by 5. So it's 160. So the mean is 160. So the z-score is the same.
Wait.
Z score would be 0.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Oh no. Yeah, the Z score would be the same
Why would the z-score be the same?
because the mean of all those 5 students is
It's 160. And
160.
Danny earned a score of 160.
You mean Diane?
Yeah. Yeah, Diane. Her brother's name is Danny, and I know the family really well. Sometimes they get it mixed
Wait,
up.
that was the mean. The normally distributed with 150.8. Are we comparing it with the normally distributed 150.8, or are we comparing it?
We're comparing it with because the population mean is
Yeah.
150.8,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we
so-
want to compare that to the sample mean. So you take
Okay.
the sample mean, and you're finding the Z score by taking the sample mean and subtracting
1.045.
population mean.
So it's 1.045.
Yeah.
What do you think, Kevin?
Actually, wait a minute. Let me see the book real quick.
Um.
You want some help?
One,
The wall mount.
6.
Mount it like this. Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
So this would be the z-score for using a sample. This is how we would find it. We do the same thing, but except for the standard deviation, we take the standard deviation of the population, divide it by the square root of the sample size.
Yeah. So like, what
So it's not the same.
So it's not the same as
Okay, that's a good test.
Diane's. In fact, let me see.
So wait. Sample of 5 students. So the sample. So X would be, what would X bar be?
So value.
X bar would be the value,
Would be
or
160, right?
yeah, it would be
160 minus what?
minus the population mean, which
And
is
the pop-
150.8. Yeah. But I was just saying down here on the bottom, instead of you try that. Instead of being divided by just, I think that's delta. I don't know what that is.
Theta, something.
No.
Sigma.
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 That's sigma. That's what it is.
Sigma bonds.
Something like that.
I know that. I know that now. I smart.
No more crack of the whip, master. I just do good this time. I just do good all the time. So what's the standard deviation is 8.8 divided by the square root of 5 because the sample is 5, right?
So it'd be 2.33. That's kind of big. Wait, it's to 3 decimal places, right? Because I'm always trying to
338.
think of like significant figures. So 2.338.
It is chemistry is really significant.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't exactly, what I was going to say. Runes, maybe. Yeah.
Z-score. I was thinking like that's a crap. That's a big probability.
No, the z-score. Now plug it in and see what the probability is.
2.338.
That was pretty small.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you have a sample size of only like 5.
0.0097.
Is that what it's asking? What is the probability that the 5 will have a mean score that is greater than the mean achieved by the students in the previous problem?
It's interesting that it's low.
Yeah. 4 decimal places.
So wait, wouldn't? Oh yeah.
So
So it would only be this one. So
Yeah.
0.0097. 0.09097.
you get that, Trevin? Do you have any objections?
Nope. 0.
Man,
Suppose the mean.
baseball would be Rap.
Doorknob.
You know, it'd be really funny if we got those non-lethal rounds, those rubber rounds.
Oh,
like,
man.
Doorknob.
Douche. Ah! I can just see like first time somebody does it. Doorknob. I broke a rib. I'm bleeding. That was a real bullet.
That would be super bad.
Okay, so
I think
are
you
we
just
gonna
ruptured my liver. GPA BYU Idaho students is 3.5. Standard deviation is 0.7.
Left skewed. A
Distribution.
random sample of 81 will be drawn.
Use the information to answer problems 11 through 15. Well, 81 is considered large.
Yeah.
So it will be approximately
Approximately
normal, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
That's what I think. I mean, anything large is always approximately normal, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Mean distribution of samples means
What is the mean of the distribution of sample means for all possible samples of the size 81 that could be drawn from the parent population? The mean of the distribution of sample
pull up
means.
the book again. would you? But all this is about finding the probability.
Oh, hey.
The mean of the distribution of sample means that'd be essentially, if it's large, it would be about the mean of the population, wouldn't it? Yeah.
The mean of the distribution of sample means. So the mean,
Because it's just like if you're taking all of the sample means, you put them together in a graph, you're kind of just saying what's the mean of that distribution.
mhm,
It essentially would be about the mean of the whole population,
yeah.
right?
So would we just find that then?
And then we just put, and that is 3.5, so
Wouldn't that? I don't know how you piece that together, but okay.
I don't know. I got to pick up my wife in like 30 minutes, so I'm just trying to.
What is the standard deviation of the sampling distribution of the random variable bar of x, the mean of 81 students who are selected?
Standard deviation of the sample distribution. So that would be this. So talks about the standard deviation of the random variable
X
Is
is that
sigma
over by the
divided by-
population. So so the standard deviation for the sigma is 3.5, right?
7
Oh, wait, what's
divided by 9.
Oh, 0.7 divided by the square root of 81.
Yeah, square root of 81.
0.7
0.07.
point what? 0.07
Wait, how many decimal places? 3?
3.
7, 8. No, just 0.78.
0.078.
Yeah. Population.
What is the probability that the mean for 81 randomly selected is less than 3.3? Wouldn't we find the standard, the z-score of?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we find the z-score and that.
So if we got point
3.3 minus 3.5
minus 3.5 divided by
0.0 or is it 0.07?
0.7 divided by 81, divided by 9.
Wait, where'd you get
point
7.
0.07.
Square root of 81.
8, right? Because that's the standard. You just divided by the standard deviation.
Yeah, you just did it by the standard deviation.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do?
Getting ripped over there doing push-ups.
No,
So
he's like,
3.3 minus 3.5 over 0.7.
Yeah.
4 times.
Over what? Over 0.7. Yeah.
So
You ever do that?
the Z scores negative 2.56.
Negative 0.286.
Negative 2.56. Oh, is that what'd you get?
Wait, what? Did you do 3.3 minus 3.5 over 0.7? Or what
I
did
didn't do it over 0.7. I did it over 0.078 because you want to.
Oh, yeah, good call.
Question real quick. What is the standard deviation, sample distribution, random variable? Yeah, it's the standard deviation of the sampling. Oh, no, next one. Probability. So yeah, we'd use 0.078
Okay.
Why would you?
because that's the standard deviation for the sample.
Yeah,
oh.
I see.
that makes sense.
So what, wait, what was it?
So it's that
Uh,
one. It's that number right there.
2.564.
Now we just want less than.
That seems like if the standard deviation is only
0.0052. Well, it says that rounded to 3 places.
okay, so what is it?
0.005.
0.005.
Mm-hmm.
GPA for 81.
Right? What is the
Right.
probability?
That the mean GPA for 81 randomly would be greater than 3.3.
Okay, well now we just look on the other side of it. Oh, greater. 0.052. Is that right?
Whoa.
Well, it'd include all that
Yeah, yeah.
because 3.3 was the lower. So no, we don't want that. We just want the big one and the right one.
Oh, okay, I got you. 0.995.
994. Yeah, 995. 0.995.
Okay. I'll submit it.
All right.
100%.
Hey!
Genius.
Unnaba, he said with great relish.
Well done.
Good job, team. That was awesome.
Oh, that
That
stressed
wasn't-
me out
What?
because it was just like question mark, and I was like, no,
Sweet.
we totally BS a little bit of that.
Yeah.
That's why I caught myself.
Well done, team.
Yeah, cool. Submit this crap so we can
Yeah.
get crap done.
Awesome.
All right.
Good job.
See you guys.
I'm definitely gonna go back through this and make sure I
Sleep tight.
understand it.
Don't dream about SWAT.
Did I tell you that, Anthony? I had a dream we were